Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be finishing the build that we started yesterday. We're building a vampire bar, and this is Lilith Bantor. I think she's one of the vampires in The Sims, and I kind of just did a revamping on her. But yeah, let's do it. But okay, so here we are, and we are in Magnolia. And what I've been doing is I kind of revamp this world and I turn it into New Orleans. So because I do have different builds based on New Orleans, I kind of wanted to just do a um, build that is like that goes well with this world. So just so you can get like a spin of how it looks like. Here we have the church, then we have some of the builds in one single lot. We do have multiple, and this is when I kind of started playing The Sims. So some things in the roof might not be fixed. But then we have a library over here, and we have a kind of custom made cemetery in the back because we didn't have the cemetery pack life after death, and we're probably gonna revamp this because I'm probably gonna get that pack and just kind of fix it so it looks more realistic. But this is the new build. This is the new build that we're working on. Then we have a and what we're gonna do here is we're going to do a jazz bar, and we gotta fix this. I just kind of added there because I know I'm gonna be using those signs. I think I'm in the wrong lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and move my sim to this lot because that's what we're working on. This way I can just work on this one. This should be fine. All right, so let's move her over here. All right, so now that we're here, I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna remove this sign because so we have two, and I think this one is too big. I'm probably gonna repeat this one and just kind of like put it somewhere like up here or something. And I'm probably gonna change this as well because I don't like how it looks at the top. It goes well at the bottom, but not at the top. It looks too bulky. So I'm probably gonna use maybe this one. Let me see. Kind of want to see how that one looks. I think it looks better for the top, honestly, because the other one was like way too bulky. Let me go ahead and activate testing sheet on. Alright, so probably there, and then this one, maybe we can move it here. I wonder if we change the bottom one, how would it look like instead of having this bulky one and we use this one. Let's see. Doesn't look bad at all. I feel like this one is just... I think that actually looks better with that. So I'm gonna change this and replace it with this one. I'm just gonna scale that one. Alright, so we're gonna have to do same thing for the back. So let's put the flooring this way, we can put it easily. Alright, so let's see. I guess we gotta put like this, not up here, but like at the top. Let me see. Because usually, so we're using that. This will have to go down here. I wonder if I should make this dark, like if I should make it black instead of white, because we have this dark roof, but everything is, you know what? Actually, the white works better, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And then let's see. All right, you know what? We'll fix that in a little bit. But I want to have some of this kind of spread out a little, maybe one here. Like that, and we're gonna delete that. And then down here, maybe we should put like a plant or something. Maybe we can put another tree here and make that costume kind of division there, so it doesn't look weird. So we're using this like that, and then we'll destroy the floor, of course. No, I think my game is lagging a little bit. I don't know why. All right. Maybe forgot that there's that one right there. So I want like 2 trees in the same spot. Okay, so maybe we can put this sign back here as well, just for promo, you know, like here. So if you come in from this side, you know where the bar is at. And then if you look at from this side, you have 2. And then from this side, you have this one at the bottom floor. Okay, so now let's go back here and let's see. Now that we have this is very empty, we might have to fix this. So I'm thinking I want some like lighting that we can put as a bar or something. Something like to call attention. I know we have this new. I wonder if this one changes instrument. It doesn't. It's just the same but different color boxes. Maybe we can enlarge and just set like this. Let's see. Oh, right here. You can put this inside instead. And then this kiosk, maybe we should put it outside because they have to check in anyways. And then we need a sign for the floor. And we're going to use, let me see. I'm gonna change this present because it's a little way too bright. All right, I think that's better. Okay, so where's this sign? All right, so we have this one that we can put right here. We can change the color to this. And let's see. Maybe here we can put like a plant. That way it doesn't look so empty. And then this door, yeah, I think black as well. And we gotta keep this white because of the outside. Okay. And then this graffiti, I'm thinking maybe putting it in the back because the back looks a little bit empty. So what if we just kind of put it like here because the trash is there? And that way it looks like somebody vandalized it instead of having it on this side. And then let's go back in. And this way we can finish this. So I can take this out. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here just because I'm gonna go in play mode and we're gonna see this option real quick. So let's see what we have here. So I'm using this as a guide to kind of see the different things that I can have in this business. And we're not gonna have a class or anything, but you never know, maybe we can have a piano class or a singing class, and we can maybe have it up here. Or if I find, let me see, I want to see if I can find something related to vampires. This way I know what else to put on the second floor. So we do have some singing stuff. Well, there it is. So we have vampire lower class. So that's good, because knowing that, now I know that I can. Why is this? Okay. I'm gonna put that there. I don't know why that is clipping like that. Like, it has this light thingy on the floor, which is kind of weird. But whatever. So let's just put it there, and then we'll figure out the second floor. We're gonna have that class. I don't know if we should have the class down here, honestly, because why is that clipping? All right, I don't know if we should have it down here, since we do have this private BAP thing situation going on. But where will be the space, you know? Like, where would I put the board? But I know that we can start with the radio. Maybe we should put music down here, because we don't have it. So I'm gonna put maybe this, because it looks old school. And you know, or we can do not this, because it looks too like fancy for like a house. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna leave this right here for now. And then, all right, let's go back here. So for you guys that just joined today, yesterday, this is what we did. We're doing a bar right here, but they're also on this side, we're having a jazz live music. So we do have the little stage, we have the piano, and we have the chimney. But then we have this secret door. So in this secret door, you go down the stairs, and this is only for BAP vampires. The masters vampires, you have to be maxed out on your level. And down here we have the BAP bar, so we do have, you know, drinks and whatever, but we also have this area to like lounge music. And these cages are for a little bit of dark lore. So what we're gonna have here is some sims, so that they can provide a live plasma, and the sims that are vampires can just drink from these guys here. So in this site, obviously, we're going to be building the actual just regular bar, so that sims come in here that are not vampires, and they can just start hanging out or whatever. And this is where, you know, the vampires can grab the other sims or so on. I know it sounds a little dark, but this is this is what we need to do for vampires. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe use a different detailing in the inside. I want something to be like red, but just to be in theme with the walls that are everywhere. So maybe if we grab this one and we make this side like dark, maybe we can make the other side red. We can use, I know the Love Straw pack brought some like cool wallpapers, so let me see if I can use maybe this red flower. Let me see how that will look. But if I use that, we'll have to use something like woody like that is not this dark. So this is where I'm having the issue. Unless, let me see, if I switch it to this dark instead of having that harsh wood. Let me see. I don't know if I like that pattern. It looks like, I don't know. Let me see. There's another one that we can try. Let me see. I know the new pack brought some like bricks. Maybe we can work with this for the bar. And okay, I'm gonna be using some of the new lamps from the new pack because I think it's perfect for this build. And I know there's this one that hangs on the wall. Where is it? Oh my god, I can see it now. What? Right here. So we're gonna use a red and we're gonna place it evenly. Okay, that's not gonna be even. Let me put that a little bit over here, and then 1, 2, 3, or 1, or just 2 is fine. So 1, 1, 2, and then the separation can be even. And then 1, 2 right here, and then I think this was his own 2, 1, 2, and then perfect. Okay, I don't know if I like that many lamps, honestly. Maybe I could just even it out a little bit and just use 4 instead of so many. So instead of doing 2 steps, I'm gonna do 4 from the one that is already placed. And then let me confirm. All right, I think that looks better. And now I know some of these lights that comes with love strokes a little bright, but maybe I can use, let me see, maybe I can use the new lights somehow. I want to have like a combination right here. But I don't want it to look like, you know, I'm just trying to see how that will look like. Let me see. And we pull this one. So this one a clip. There's a clip. I can see the little clip right here. So maybe if I pull it up a little bit, like, I think that's fine. Even though you can see a little clip out, but it's okay. All right, so now we want to have bar stuff. I know the best way, let me see. So downstairs I do have a different bar from up here, but that's fine because I just want to play around with different settings. Let me set this as, well, I can because I'm in live mode, but let me see something. This is new from the Love Struck, and it has like this red style, and then it has this that could be useful for the vibe that we want. So maybe we can use this like that. I think that looks good. We might have to raise up the lamp on this style so it matches with everything else. Okay. It was a little bit, oops, sorry about that. A little bit high. All right. And then let's take that out. And then we want to have the chandelier everywhere. So we're going to use on this side. We're going to do, what about green? Green looks like, it will complement with the red, but because it's red over here, maybe I should just make everything red. Let's see. I know if you select all the lights, everything goes with whatever setting you have in every floor. So all the lights have the same setting, but I didn't want to do that because I was trying to see and play out with the lights to see how everything will look. So this is the reason why I haven't selected anything. But okay, so we have this bar, and we have the back over here. And now I'm gonna try to fill this up with some like drinks stuff. Let me see if it comes up. Nope. Might have to look up like panel walls and maybe just copy from the bottom one. So we also have this one, and I think this one goes red too. You know, it has that like old school vampire build. This is a little like too fancy, and it doesn't go with like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Or maybe it does go with yes. I'm bugging. All right, so let's add some decor. So if you tap jazz, like some of this stuff pull up, which is pretty interesting. And I'm gonna size up some of these frames just because I want to play around with the decor. And then we do have this 3 frames that goes well, and we're gonna space it out. So let me see, let's space it out correctly. All right, I think that's good. And we can change it to the dark frame. And then what else do we have? I don't think we need this one. I think that's fine. We have this long frames, but I don't know, it looks out of place a little. Okay. And then we can have like this sitting at the bar. So now everything is so red. Maybe we can add red and black. And then for this table, I was using it as a template. So here, let me see, turn this. Something like this. Okay, and then let me see, I'm thinking of I'm just playing around. Just give me an idea of having kind of like an entry division here to make it more private, kind of. So I'm gonna remove these walls, but first I wanted to make this and see how it will look like. So if I do that and then I put curtains up, let's see, if I do it with, well, I will have to put the wall back in order to do that. So let's try one more time. We can try this size. Okay, and then we can do this one. It's a little bit clipping here, So I'm gonna go back and try to pull this inside on this side of the wall, but I'm gonna rotate it so that way it looks like, for example, it will be like this. Okay, and then I wonder if I can pull this in a little bit. All right, and then if I do that, well, that's like, yeah, no. Unless I put it on both sides, but how will that look? You know? It will look like weird, I guess. Let me see. Or maybe not. Alright, let's play this. Put this on this side. Maybe I think I clipped the wrong one. Okay. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like this is not wide enough for what I'm trying to do. So it will look, that gap is right there, which is annoying me. Unless I fixed it and just put it very close to here. So that should do the trick, but let's see. So now we gotta paint this block. I don't know why my game is taking like 3 business hours. Alright. So that looks better. So if you, let's say, let's do a view from this angle. So if you come in into the bar, right? This is the division, right? Like that. So does that make sense? Okay. Alright. I think that's fine. And we want to make sure that we make the ceiling dark as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And oops, let me see. Make this orange. All right, what else should we add? Let me see. I'm thinking of something here like a plant, but something big, very tall. So that way it contemplates with not this. It looks like an outdoor plant. I know we have some fancy plants here that we can use for the decor. Let me see. That one looks crazy, but that's like an outdoor plant. Maybe we select, let me see. I know Love Struck Bro 1. So Love Struck has this one, and then this one as well. That we can put like in a corner, but if we put it here, the lamp is like, we might have to change these lamps a little. I don't know, maybe if we put it on this corner right here. There's also this one that came with a new pack. Let me see. If we put it, I'm gonna delete this one. probably gonna move it back here and then put it the light back, because I realized we need some of the things for the bar, so we need a sink and stuff like that, so we need to find that. And we're gonna go ahead and select color, and then we're gonna do black, and let's try to use one that goes well with the bar. We have this one that has like a shelf, but I wanted to keep it very see if it has a corner one. That looks out of place a little. That is the only issue when using this type of bars, because then everything don't match, which is a little annoying. So if we use that like that, it looks kind of weird. Trying to think a way of making it look good before I go ahead and use something else, to be honest. That way it looks more like a bar. I know we have this sinks, and maybe I should just leave it like that. And maybe we can just add a trash can, because at the end, if you have a trash can, they can clean up the bar and they can throw the garbage like on the side, so we don't have to like go crazy. So I'm gonna put it diagonal on this side like this, so it kind of hides on the side. Maybe we can put two of them, honestly. So we can put it right here. Okay, that's that. And now we're gonna do dance floor before we keep putting more tables, because I want to see how it will work now that we added this kind of entry door here, and this way we can determine the sizing or whatever. I know I won one from the rewards that we were doing, but we do have a lot. We do have many of them. We have this type of checker, and then, you know, this one's like the big size of that, and this, no, this is the same thing. This is kind of like lava, but then let me go ahead and find that one that I won the other day. So that one should be under, let's see, should be under events rewards, and this one right here. So we have different options, because this one you can actually activate it. So let's say if I make it this big, it will look like too much, but if I make it small, it will look out of place, if that makes sense. So if I make this the flooring, I think that is okay, because we can activate it so it looks good. For example, I'm gonna go in live mode, and if you click this, let me see, it has the turn on option, so it looks like that. You know, I don't know why this is here, but we're gonna take it off. But this is how the floor will look, and I think it looks good. I don't know, I think it looks good. So let me go back to build, and let's take that off. This is prompting because we need one. All right, So we have different colors. We got green, pink, yeah, orange, and then we got blue with like purple. So we're gonna keep it like this, and let's try to center a little. This way it doesn't look weird. But then let me see. You have like this wool floor, and then it doesn't match, which is interesting. Maybe if we pull it like, let me see, like this, and what if we match the flooring to this color, right? Maybe we can find, let's see, something that will match properly with this one. Or maybe we can do tiles, but like dark tiles. There's also this red, but that doesn't go well. Like if we do tiles, then it takes away from the wood style, so that's a wrap. You know what? Let's just not overthink it. I'm not gonna overthink that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave it as is, okay? And maybe we can add like a couch here, like a jazz couch. Not couch, but lunging. So we can put one here and raise these frames up. And then we can do more of these tables because, yes, we need more of that. We're gonna put maybe 3, and then this corner we like put something else there, and then we're gonna put one more over here. So this table doesn't go with this. Let me see, because I know there's a high table that is like glass that might work for this bill better than this table. Because this is kind of like an accent table instead of like a dining table, and that is why the chairs are not like clipping together. Maybe we can use this, or we can use this one that comes with a new pack, so if we want to keep it woody. And this is the glass one that I was talking about. So you know what? Let's see. Let's do some high chairs because I forgot this. I have my bill by organized, but always like there's that one chair that I can't find that I always need for this type of situations. Like, okay, so this is a stool, but there is a height. Okay, so we can use maybe this one instead, or we can use this. Let's see, we can use this one too. Okay. All right, so we got that. Now that we figure that out, we're just gonna go ahead and put 3 of them. And I'm gonna separate them from here because this is not gonna work if they're 2 together. So that's that for that. And let's move it here. And yeah, I think the spacing is fine. And maybe we can add like a menu on the top of the table. And we can do a red, you know, like for drinks or something like that. Can put one here. know we have like this candles that are very like romantic or whatever, and it looks like good for a table. It's like a circle candle that now I don't see. So let me go ahead and look in lighting, and it should be interesting. Let's look in mist. I don't see it. Oh my god. That's interesting. Can't find that line, but basically it's like well, there it is. Maybe we can make it smaller like that. But we don't want to make it too, no, because that will look weird. We don't want to make it too bright. We gotta stay on team for the vampires. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna take that idea back, and then maybe I should add some tables on this side as well. I'm gonna just do one here, and then we don't want to crowd the center because then it will look too much. And we already have a lot of sitting. We have sitting here, we have sitting on the bar, we have sitting, you know, around, so that's fine. Pull this back a little bit, fix that, and then we need the menu on this table. Okay, and then here we may want to add like a plant. So we're gonna do, let's see if we can find one for the new build. We can do this fancy, like, we can put it right here, like that. And we can do another jazz frame, so let me just type that. We can put a jazz frame over here on this side. Let me see. We can do this, or is that too much? That might be too much because he already has this big frame right there. Unless we make it tiny, like if it was like a tiny photo like that. Or we can do some lighting as well. So maybe, let's see. Will that be too much? Or out of place? Like, I don't know, something like this. That is making that corner like hella bright, but that's fine. Okay, so on this side, it's kind of bare. Maybe we can add this plant too. We can put it right here. I was trying to not do that, you know, not to use many plants, but it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the vampire pack now because I want to see if I can utilize some other items for the core as well, now that I think about it. So let me see. So if I, sorry, I'm outside. Let me see. So if I raise this and I move it down, okay. Maybe if I enlarge and then I put it right here. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Okay, so now I'm back. All right, so what do we think about that? What do we think about this little guy up there? Okay. Um, let me see. Okay, now I'm trying to see. I can put this here. Do I even need this lamp right there? To be honest with you, like, do we even need that? I don't think so. Maybe we needed it like here, you know, where the tables are at. That might be more fitting than having it on top of the bar because it just looks ugly. Maybe we can put one more here, you know, like that. But then on this side, it looks weird. We're just gonna get rid of those lights. We're gonna get rid of those. And now let's go back to the vampire pack. And I'm realizing something that, you know, we make the mistake of forgetting, or I made the mistake of forgetting, but that is the restroom. Where are we putting the restroom? So now that I think about it, we have the VIP down there, but they don't have a restroom. So I'll add like additional space for the basement and just add a restroom down there. But also up here, we need one. So I don't know if I should kind of take away this side right here, make this a restroom, because this will look a little crowded. But if I go down and just make all the bathrooms down there, then it takes away from the private area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, oops, I don't want to lose that frame. So maybe I can put it here in the middle, and that way it looks a little more balanced than having 3 of the same, right? And we're gonna use this size here for a small bathroom. Let me see, I don't wanna... Okay, or you can, you know what? This just gave me a good idea. We can just have the other frame here as well and just move it to the other side, so that's fine. Which one is the one that I'm missing? There we go. Okay, so we have this 3, and now we have this one here, so we're not losing it. And then we just need to add a door. So let's find that door. Let's use this one because it looks creepy. Or we can use this one. Is there one with a vamp? You know what? Let me select the vampire pack and see. Oh, we have this, but what do we think of it? Let's look at a place. Maybe with silver. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. That shandy, I feel like that shandy is a little. Let's move the shandy over here. You know. Okay. Now here, there's a pickle. We have this flooring kind of like peeking to this side, so we can cover that with carpets, you know, and this way we don't have to like resize and move all of that, whatever. So I'm gonna go and find. Let me just go at everything. Show world 1. And let me see. Do we have a carpet with a vampire pack? We have this small thing, but we don't need that. I'm just gonna go to regular. Let me add this here just so I don't forget. I'm gonna put this there, and this is for the restroom, but just because I'm moving things around, I don't want to forget to use that. And then I'm going back and forth. So I need that lamp as well, and that's good. We don't need nothing else. Now let's go to regular carpet, and we should have like a black one that we can cover this flooring. We can use a circle one, but then it will look weird, or we can use like a square. Now to go and find the color, we can just filter out, and let's see, we can use this one and cover that and just move it here, and then boom, now the floor is dark. Okay, so for the bathroom, we can use the same wallpaper, but we can also use tiles because it's a restroom, and we can do like this one on this side, and then we have the toilet here, which is with the vampire pack. So we got this different colors, but we're gonna keep it on team. And we do have this, and we can make it like that. If we bring this up a little, we can have like a custom sink, or we can just keep it simple. Let's just do another one of those. Now I don't want it to touch the door or block the door, so let's move the toilet on this side, and we can move the sink to be center. That way it doesn't touch the door, but it also doesn't block this corner. And then we're gonna raise up this candle, go down 1, and let's see, just keep a regular sizing. Let's bring the walls down here so this way we can see what we're doing. And let's add just a regular sink here. We can do this. No, that looks like a kitchen sink. We can do this one. This one's fine. And then let me grab some decor from some of his pre-made rooms. I always love to do that in case I forget something. So no, we don't need that. We don't need the perfume. But we do need soap, so I'm gonna use this, utilize this style right here, and make this like that. Now, this is a vampire bar, Do we need a mirror? Not really, because they can't see themselves, but the regular simmers can, I mean, the regular sims can, so maybe we can put that one, and we can make it, I believe we can swap the color. So we can use that color, and we can put it more in the center, right there. And what is this? It's a black candle. No, we don't need that. We can use like soap, change this lamp, and also the coloring on here, so everything looks okay. And now let me look up the soap. So we got these little bottles from the Snow Escape that maybe we can put, because usually businesses, they do have the soaps like hanging, or we can put one there, but I feel like this one might go well because it's a business at the end of the day. And now I'm gonna do a quick play test just because I feel like the toilet is a little tight. So where is she? She's down there. All right, go ahead. All right, perfect. So she entered, and she's also a vampire, so this is perfect. I'm gonna make her check out tattoos, and you guys will see this is hilarious. Where is she? Well, we can see the plum bob over there, which is so funny. I love that they added that detail there. All right, let's use the toilet and let's see if everything works. No, that one is perfect. And okay, now let's have her stand right here. Okay, good. So that's working. I need to get rid of that mailbox, but I'm just play testing some of these things. Now let's have her sit there like she's singing the song of her life. And all right, now let's have her just sit here while I go ahead and finish building. Okay, so let me just put the mailbox, because this is like getting me annoyed every single time I go in live mode and this thing populates everywhere. We can use the business mailboxes, honestly, to keep it simple. And we can put it, there's a new mailbox that comes with a new pack. And it's this one. We can put the black one, and we can put it like right here, away from the customers, like right there, you know? Okay. And then now we have our bathroom, we have our bar completed, we have our entry. Now the entry right here, what do you guys think? Should I put like another frame or something? I feel like it's a lot of decor, but why not, right? Let's see. Maybe we should select the vampire pack again, and let's see what we have for the core. We do have these things, but those are so big. And let me see, we do have the frames, which we already use a lot, and I don't want to use that again. So we're gonna leave that, and let's see if we can try to find more jazz things that maybe we didn't use. I feel like we already used all the frames. We didn't use this one, so you know, like maybe we can also have like a jacket rack over here on this side. Let me see. We do have the new rack. We do have this one, but this is like for something else. And then we have this stuff. Or we have the hanging ones, but those have boxes on top. And let's just go to the new pack items and use that. So they do have this one. Let me show you real quick. They do have this rack, and we can turn this to black, and we can put it right here in this corner. And what we can do, we can add some of the clothes that comes with that. Let's see, let me amplify this. We also have this decor. We have this jazz raccoon, which is hilarious. So if we want to replace it or like put one more on this side, we can. And where is this close? There we go. So we can maybe put like this like that, so it looks like jackets from the customers are being hanged there. Do we want to take a drink while we're looking at jackets? I don't know. So I'm gonna take that off, and maybe we can utilize this. Let me see. Maybe we can use some of the new like ceramic. So we can do this, okay? And this one. And we're gonna use this table that I actually love because it's like old school but still fine. Alright, let me see if I find that. I'm gonna go ahead and sort by items so I can find it faster. And it should be under here. Let me just go through the colors so I can find it faster. But it should be like a side table. And yeah, there we go. Maybe we can put this here. What do we think? Does it look too like homey? Does it look bar? Like, does a bar have that? I don't know. I just don't want to leave that space empty, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and add a plant, and we also gonna put music up here. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna leave it as is. Okay, so we did everything downstairs. We have our full bar completed. We have our area for everybody, vampires or not. We also have our jazz bar, live music on this side. And we have our entry downstairs to the VIP for the VIP vampires. So we have that here. We have this lounge, and we have the live plasma area. And we're not gonna talk about the fact that they're cages. So then we have our upstairs. So upstairs, we're gonna set the stairs somewhere on this side. And we're gonna move the trash cans, of course, but I just wanted to see how it will look at nighttime, and this is what we got so far. I'm gonna go ahead and add some lighting right here on this roof so that it like makes it red, and some like down here as well, So it emphasizes a little bit of the business. I don't know if I want to keep this windows because I need somewhere to put this sign that we have right here. I was thinking of having that like somewhere over here, so it looks like it's actually a bar, but I don't know, I don't feel like if it's fitting. And then if we just leave it like this, it kind of welcomes the other Sims to like not be suspicious, you know, like keep it in like story. Okay, so I think that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and leave it like that. So we have our full business, we have our idea downstairs, and now we just have to work up here. And what I was thinking is to like keep the, let me just move that. I don't know if I want to keep it on this side. And then I'm gonna have to build a platform here in order to have the second floor. So we're gonna have to put the flooring there. And we're gonna have to do some fixing. Let's go ahead and move that window and let's do it like that. We can still keep this. Oops. Okay. I don't know if this will clip around. Then we need the stairs. So we can either use the new stairs, which is this, or we can just keep it like this is with, you know, we can keep it very, I don't know. Alright. Maybe if this change colors, let me see, we can put black stairs. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off from the platform. Because now I have to make a division. So I'm gonna use the same railing, to be honest. So everything looks like this. And let's put one like right there. And then maybe we should just keep the stairs white, since like the dark might not combine with the railing. And we can just do that. And then we can use, let me see, I know there's one railing that, yeah, we can try that one, or we can try this one. I think this one as well. Yep, perfect. Okay, and then we can use the sand flooring here. And now we have our second floor entry. The only thing will be this thing is like clipping out. Which I have no idea how to fix yet. But, cause see, if I do that, it's only gonna cover this side. But then this little piece is missing right there. You know what? Whatever. Let me go up here with my sim to try it out. So let's make her fly here. Just fly. Alright, so she got up here, but then let's go down the stairs. Okay, that works. I don't like how that looks like it's clipping to the wall. That's crazy. Let me go down and make sure that that's not touching. Yeah, I can see it here, which is not something I want or liked. But that could be this, so that's okay. Okay. Now, let's use the same door. Or something similar. I know there's like one that's like a small version of this, so that we can use it for a house haul. So maybe we can do this door for the upstairs. Or does it look too bulky? I think maybe it's too big. So we might need something smaller. Maybe we can use this door. And we can just do black and white, honestly. And we can do another mailbox here. Because this is the actual house. Okay. Now that we're in here, let me take a break, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. All right. So see, we can start working on this house. of trying to determine the floor plan for here. So we can do like a small studio, because not studio, because this apartment's gonna be pretty big. So we have different options. Maybe the entry can be just like living room and dining room, or like an open kitchen. And then this side, maybe we can have I don't know. I feel like maybe I should just do classes here, instead of using this as an apartment. It doesn't technically has to be an apartment. So I would like to do the classes for vampires, and I feel that is what I might do. So I'm gonna grab the board and let's see. Let's go on light mode just to see. Alright, so that light that has the board, it goes away once you go in live mode, so that's totally fine. Okay, so now we technically have to do a kind of like a class for vampires. So we're gonna use a lot of the vampire items in order to do this. So here maybe we can do, on this side we're gonna do the registry, right? Like register for the class or whatnot. So we can probably use this sitting as a guy. And then, or we can use this one. We'll see. Can use this wall here to have a bunch of bookshelves. We have different sizes, and then we have this. And then we do have this one that comes with magic, but I think I'm gonna just keep it to that. And then I know there's the book nook pack we can use for this. We can add some of the shelves here. Alright, let me select that. Okay. So there we have different book options. We don't want that to touch the ceiling. So let's just keep it like this. Okay, and then we can do some of the vampire books around. Alright, so we're gonna need one more over here. Checking is that clipping out or not, but we can put this there, fill it with this one. Alright, so we have all these books on this side, and then we have this, so we can make like a check-in. Maybe instead of using this desk, we can put the desk over here. Okay, and then here we can do like a check-in. So we can type retail in order to find it. Okay. So obviously we can do another like check-in. Oops, put the wrong name. But we can do another check-in thing here so that they can register for the class. That's like too close to the door, so maybe like I don't know, right here or outside. It's possible. We can do it here. Okay. And then so we can put like a lamp on top of this. Now we have this one for vampires, but I would like a desk lamp, something very traditional, so maybe we can do this too right here. Okay, and then maybe we can add one more book, like a check-in book. We can put it like down here. Okay, so this is what we see on this side, and we do have a phone now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that phone here. We can put it right here on this side. Okay, and then we can put it, maybe change the color to red. We can put this right here as keys, like decoration. And nameplate. Now there's like a nameplate. So we can do here and sell. Maybe we can size this down. Try to move this. Hold on. Can raise that up and put it all there. Okay. So now we have to raise it up a little bit. Put this down. Put it here. Okay. So then this way we can put this classes and sell whatever. Okay, so now we have the check-in. We can do some of the curtains. Let me open up These ones are. Maybe we size down. Wait, why is it doing that? It's not even coming close to. Okay, hold on. Let me go down one. Alright. Maybe we can use different ones because that one's giving me an issue. I'll try one more time. These are like very covered, don't even, like, I don't know, they're too heavy, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that they're so heavy. Maybe on this side, like that. But even then, it looks like too much. So let's just find a different one. We can also just utilize the new ones and just do one on each side. So we can do, this is the small ones. We can pull the window up a little bit and then just, we can do it like that too. But I'm gonna just leave that because honestly, I'm gonna do some decor here around the windows or whatnot. So I don't wanna like move this too much. Okay. Maybe we can put this somewhere here. Okay, so we need a sign. So let's try to find a sign for this. I know we have a new kit that we can use for the core, so I'm gonna use that there. And then here, I'm just gonna, oops, no. Let me see. I'm gonna move this a little bit to this side. So I'm gonna have to move this about here. Okay. And then this is too big to have it inside. So we do have more books. So I'm gonna put it here. And this one. We can put this maybe there for decoration. And then let's take that off there, and then we can have that there. And then this could be on this side because it's for a class, but we can just decorate that in a bit. Okay, and then on this side, I'm trying to see if we can use the book nook kits to fill this out a little. And also, we're gonna use the refined living room. Let me take away the vampire pack. And this way we can see. We can do this right here. Let's see if we can try to even it out a little instead of having so many different things. Maybe we can do 2 of this and change it to this dark, and of course we want this to be dark as well. And then this one can be like this color, to just change it up a little. And we can add that here, or maybe we can add this one to the side. We also have this one, the refined couch. We can have like this red. We can do this red. Can pull this one in a little. This way it looks like a little corner right here. And okay. I was thinking this should be on the room, like the classroom, instead of being here on the counter. So far I'm liking this. Maybe we can add this curtain right here. Okay, so we come down, obviously we have to pull it down, and yep, see, just making sure that it's not clipping with the walls. Okay, so now let me select this one more time. We can do maybe some frames decoration here. Even though it's you know, vampire class, we can have some kind of youth. Maybe the classes are for like young vampires, so it looks cool, you know. We don't have to have it so dark all the time, so that the decor can be different like that. Let's make this smaller. Just put this like that. Okay. So that's that. And let's save, because imagine. Let me go ahead and save this. That is crazy. Let's save it. Let's save the lab one more time. And let's also save the game. Okay, so now that we have that, you know, lobby set up for the classes, now we have to figure out the rooms for the class. So we do have a lot of windows because of the outside, but we can take some off on the back end. We don't need to have that here. We can maybe turn the board to this side, and we can do it like this. And then we can keep this here, but we can change the color. And let's see. We can change. I might switch that chair for the desk because I don't know, it's too bulky. Even though the point is to have it for vampires, I feel it's still a little bulky for what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap for something like this. And yeah, make sure the space of the sim can get back there, and move this to the side. Make sure that nothing else is blocking. And now let's get some lamp and lamps. I was like, why is that just one lamp? Maybe we can have this right here for the teacher. We can do this side as well, maybe. Or we can do this side. Since this is going to be block, we can do it like this. Laptop. We can have this one. It's just a quick book display. I'm gonna put it here floating, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. 1 second. All right, so let me see if I can. Figure this out. All right, so I'm gonna put this right here. I'm trying to decide if I want this side lifted a little bit. So for example, we can do this book right here, right? Or maybe like next to the teacher, like right there. And then this here, but then this right here. I'm trying to think if I wanted to be lifted. For example, like if I want this to be like one step up. Let me go ahead and close that. Okay. We'll have to move this door here. And then we can cover this platform with this. And now let's get some like setting for the room. So we can do this tables from the high school pack, and we can also do the chairs as well. I feel like that's okay. Why did it go away? There we go. Yeah, so maybe we should do it like this. And we can do some down here. Not too many because then it will get crowded. Maybe just like 6 is fine. Okay, and then we can pull from here. We can do the jacket rack right here. In this materials, we can have it right here in this corner. No, I don't want this, but I do want some of the decor from the high school pack to have the teacher diploma there, and maybe some diplomas on this side as well, so it looks like legit. There we go. We can switch this one up. Okay. That is the only thing I'm gonna pull from there because this is the main thing, and then maybe we should do one more carpet. I don't know how you feel about it. Let me see. Or if I make it bigger to cover the bottom floor and change it to this, it would look cool if it was something else. I don't know, how does that look? Okay, now we need posters. We need posters because this is a class for young people. Even though they're vampires, we still want to have some decoration for like youth or whatever. So we can do this one, and we can do, oops, we can do this one. Can do it like that. And what is this? Nah, that's like doing too much. Okay. So let me go down here and lift this up. Maybe we can make this like that. And then we can put this here. And we can make this bigger. Maybe we can just leave it like there. Okay, and then we can do some of this back here, just to have a little bit of the core. And let's see if we can find other things that we can put around. I think this is humongous. I don't think we need that. Let me see. Maybe we can try. Let me see what else. Activities. Put a toddler there. And okay, that's fine for now. Let's just grab the book. We're gonna put this book here. Okay, let me shift so we can place one. Okay. And now for the teacher, we can do, whoop, that's too big. We can do this one. And we can do a nameplate as well. Okay. What do we think? I think that came out really good. The only thing, again, we're missing is the restroom. So maybe eliminate this corner, or just let's see. Gotta think about this one now. We can actually make this longer, or we can utilize this one corner here, but I don't know, whatever. I know I have no idea where to put the bathroom. No, I have no idea where to put the restroom. Maybe we can make this longer and pull it so like the balcony is not that big anyway. It's not like they're gonna go in there anyway. The balcony is literally for pure decoration. So we can try to like pull this, and let me go back one. And now that we pull this back a little, we can destroy this here, and let's improvise here. Let's go back one for 1 second. I feel like I want to keep this. I want to get rid of that, but I want to keep this one. And then pull this couch and have it set like this. Okay, and then this corner right here, that could be a restroom. And you know, restaurants for businesses, they're small, so we don't need to go crazy. It could be this size, and that size is perfect. I can pull this window. Let me go ahead and fix this so that window don't look wild. And let me pull the ceiling here and fix that. And then the window goes, oops, let me see. Yeah, the window goes right there. And now we have this little corner for the restroom. So we're gonna go ahead and just literally put two things in here. And we're gonna do toilet and sink. But we might have to pull this back. And we can do the vampire one. We can do this toilet. And like this. Oops, too high. And then let's do the door. We can do this one. And then same thing for the walls, because it's a bathroom, we want to use tiles. So we can just do that, or we can do this dark one. And we can move our couch now, like this. So now we have like a hangout right here, but we also have our restroom, and is good to go. Guys, we finished it. Oh my god. I thought we never was gonna finish this thing, but here we go. We have, let me go on the outside, and let me pull this down a little bit. Oops. Okay, so here we have our bar. We have not named it yet. I don't know what I'm gonna name it, but for now let's do Bumpy Bar and I don't know, classes. So this is our bar, and also a second floor has a class lecture for new vampires. So let's do a tour. On the first floor we have our entry. You can like hang out on the outside. The vibe is a jazz. We have our bar right here that is welcome for everyone. You don't have to be in the vampire of Occult. And then we have our restroom here. And then on this side, we have our jazz stage, live music with piano and mic. And then on this secret door, you go downstairs and you have the VIP area for elite like vampires or like masters vampires. And then these cages will have live simmers like the sims that are going to be for drinking plasma or whatever. So very dark. But then on this side in the back, if you go up the stairs, you do have the business for the classes. So here we do have lectures for new vampires. So you have the restroom, you have like a little like study area, hangout, you have the check-in area. Let me fix this real quick. I feel like it's too much to the side. Okay, so you have your check-in area here, and then on this side we have the classroom. So here we have our young, teenager vampires that are just learning how to be a vampire and how to max their levels. So here we have the corner for the teacher, you have the master book of the vampires or whatever, and then we have the classroom board. And here we have some like potions or like things that we have to learn. But this is it, and it is a fun, diverse business that you can use for your sims. So now I'm gonna go to live mode and I'm going to try the upstairs because I know the downstairs work perfect. And we tested this out and it works correctly, but we're gonna go up here because I want to test out the classrooms and see how it works. So let's have her sit here. Okay, and now she's gonna use the restroom. Let's see if that works. Okay, perfect. And now I'm probably gonna add a chair here or leave it like that. I don't know yet, but maybe add like a chair so it doesn't look empty. And she automatically grabbed the book for Vampires Volume 1. And that is awesome because that is pretty much what you're gonna see for your teenager vampires. And then here we have our classroom. So I'm gonna have her sit here and see if she can read it. And then there we go. She's like reading her book. And let me go down like this. Give me one second. I just wanna see. There we go. Making sure that the ceiling is not clipping or something. Okay, and now I'm gonna try to make her sit here so that we're pretending that the teacher sits down on the laptop and he's working. And now let's do hold on. Let's hold a lecture. You need to require skills level 5. Let's go up here. And now the vampire lore. Let's just level it up. Okay, level 5. And now let's hold the class. And let's see. She's gonna put that away, but okay. So let's have her draw on the board and let's see what comes up. And this, okay, that's weird. But this is the board for the class. And you can also, hold a class or you can hold a lecture. So those are two different things. Basically, the lecture is just, the same thing as a class, but once they pay, they can get this for free. But if you hold a class, they have to pay 120 simoleons per student. So if you have 6 students here, you're gonna get paid 120 for each, if that makes sense. So you might want to do that. And it's funny that she's telling them you gotta get away from the garlic because if not, you'll die. So that is it. And I'm gonna add like a little chair here, make this dark as well. And I'm gonna add a chair for the check-in table because I feel like it's like so plain and boring without it. So I'm gonna put it there to make it look official. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna put this up in the gallery, so if you want to play around with vampires and a business, this is your place. And you have a jazz bar, very disguised, and yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.